Hi dolls, how are you? As you can see, I have here these nice markers, and these are acrylic markers from Woodcraft. They are actually not only for painting or decorating on wood. You can use them almost on every surface, every clean surface, I have to say, and it has to be a smooth surface. So you are not going to be able to paint with them on fabric, but you can use them on paper, you can use them on even on a CD. As you can see, I have tried them before, and you see this is very pretty as well. You can do some Christmas ornaments and then hang them, you know, with a nice ribbon on your Christmas tree as well. And yes, you can paint and decorate all kind of smooth surfaces very good, and they will stay on it. All you have to do after that is use a fixative, I don't know, something for acrylics, and maybe you want to use something else like a varnish, you know, so this is going to really stay forever. But I have also used them only like this with no protection at all, and they stay on the surface. They are very good for this, I can tell you. After you have paint or decorate with them, you can as well use any kind of glitter and add some nice bling bling. Okay, this is only a demonstration. I have used it only to see how they work. Okay, this is not really a project or something I am going to work with. This is only a try out. And yes, these are the markers I have, and I wish I had more colors. As always, I wish I have all colors from all kind of art supplies, but this is not possible. But I think with them we could make great artwork as well. And I have here one of my old, well, not very old, this is just the modest kind I have to work on. This is a watercolor Moleskine. Wait a minute, something is not working good with the camera. I'm going to try to see what it is. I am coming back later. This is not okay. I'm coming back. Camera is working again. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I do with this kind of markers, and I use them a lot to add the finish touches to my paintings. Like in this case, the highlights or the wings. These are all made using acrylic markers. And wait a minute, like in this case, I have a special one. Yes, this one, this is kind of graffiti or street art, whatever you want to call it. I have used this kind of markers as well for adding all this kind of lines, the heart, all the highlights. Okay, so what I do first is I do the painting. After that I add the details, and I'm going to show you real fast what I mean. Okay, so this is the painting, this is finished. So now I am going to add some nice details on the flower and on her eyes, and for this I am going to use this marker, and this is a creamy one, not really a white one, but this is very pretty too. And for this you need to have something where you can try your marker before you use it on your painting. Keep away your painting, okay? First shake it, and then you have to push until the painting or the color is on the tip of the marker. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see how cool this is to paint with it. Okay, now I have it and I can start working on my painting. And this is going to be working great on acrylic as well. I'm going to make a close-up so you can see this better. And you are going to get nice crispy lines and very bold. So this is why I use them to add the details at the end of my artwork. And yes, of course, this is also a matter of taste. If you don't really like this kind of details, of course you don't need to do this, but you can use the markers as well for working on doodles or sand angle. You know, many people use this as well for this, and I like it. The flower looks now more interesting as before. And for her eyes, I work a little bit more on the highlights. And this is very easy, you know, because if you are using a acrylic paintbrush, you're going to be working yes, more into the detail, and you need a very small round paintbrush. And of course the acrylic painting, you have to take it every time you make a point on the eyes, like this, for example. And with this marker you can just keep on working without taking any painting before with your paintbrush. You know what I mean? So you are going to be working real fast. Alright, so now I am going to add more details on her dress. You see this? Maybe you don't really notice this, but I think adding details is going to make your artwork more interesting. You know what I mean? If you add details, this is going to look very sophisticated and pretty. I love it. I like it. And this is why I use these markers a lot. You see here I have done this as well. And I decided I am going to add more highlights on the lettering here. And this goes very, very fast with these markers. So all you have to do is take care you have tried this before you use them on your paintings. So you get familiar with this kind of art supplies. And yes, then it's nothing going to happen, no accidents at all, okay? And I am sure you are going to love them as much as I do, because they are really great for making this kind of nice, tiny little details on your artwork. Alright, well, I think I have shown you. I think you can see what I mean. Wait a minute. You see this? This looks more prettier as it was before. And this kind of details are going to make your artwork awesome, amazing, very interesting, okay? And I do not think to protect the pages. Of course, you have to wait until this is dry. I just close it, and I do nothing to do any protection using this kind, after using this kind of markers. But if you want, you can add, I don't know, a fixative for acrylics, or maybe just put a paper between the pages and nothing is going to happen, okay? Alright, I'm going to show you some doodle artwork after this, and I'm going to wait for this to get dry. I'm coming back. Alright, here I am, and I am going to show you how I am going to decorate the front page of this little moleskine I have. And for this I am going to be working using these markers I showed you before. And yes, just watch at it, enjoy the process, and you will see this is a great way for decorating your moleskines or art journal cover as well, because these markers are great for working on smooth surfaces. And after that you can as well, if you want, add some glitter. And I am still not sure how this is going to turn out. I don't even know what I am going to paint on this, but I decided to do some nice doodles, of course. And after that I'm going to use maybe some glitter as well, and I will show you the way this looks after this is done. And yes, as I said before, this is a watercolor Moleskine, a small one. I don't even know the size of this, but as you can see, this is not a very big one. So I recommend you to start working using a small surface as well, so you get familiar and confident with these markers. Okay, all right, let's go.